welcome back to the Bold Rose on Tour. I'm of course Michael.
I'm of course Carol.
And what we're going to talk about today is we're doing the second in our series of caravaning for beginners or newbies or somebody new to the hobby. And today's subject is all about the hitch and the A-frame. Now if you look at our hitch here, you'll see it's got a nice cover over it, supplied by ropers. If you buy a new caravan or a second-hand caravan off them, they give you one of these. Wow. So what we're going to do is take the hitch cover off first, and then we'll go through all the bits and pieces to do with the hitch. I'll just put that on there. Right, we'll start at the very front. This caravan's fitted with an Alco hitch, and this wobbly thing here is a stabilizer handle, which stabilizes the caravan. You'll also notice that we have got a hitch lock on. This one is the best quality Alco hitch lock. It's sold secure and it's recommended by the insurance companies. Now to get the hitch lock off, which we'll have to do before we can do anything else, you have to get the key. Just pull that out of the way, get the key, and they've got so many keys for this caravan, it's unbelievable. And then we flip that cover back like that, and that releases, shows you the lock.
Yep.
Pop the key in like so, twist it and it pops out. Okay, take the key out, and then I put my gloves on because this bit is heavy. We pull out the locking pin, which is that thing there. That, believe it or not, it's quite, you get a hold of that, it's quite heavy. So we take that out, and then we just simply lift the hitch off the top of the hitch lock. The hitch lock off the top of the hitch, and that's what it's made of inside. This pin goes back in like that. You get your keys out again, which is a bit of a faff. Pop the key in, twist it, push, out again, and then we put that dust cover, slide that over it to keep all the elements out.
Keep the spiders out.
Keep everything out. There you go, that's the hitch lock. Right, so now we've got the hitch lock off, we can look at the gubbins to do with the hitch itself. So as I said before, you have the stabilizer handle here. This bit on the front is called a soft dock, and that helps protect the back of your car when you're hitching up, so if you touch the back of your bumper it doesn't do any damage. The other thing we've got with the hitch lock is a safety ball, which is this red thing hanging down. Now to get the safety ball out, we just lift the hitch handle up like so,
and it pops out.
There it is, and it drops out. What that does, by going up into the hitch and locking down together with hitch lock, it means somebody can't put anything underneath it to tow your caravan away. So that's called a safety ball. That goes with that. So the hitch is now ready to be used. Inside the hitch itself, just pop that down and pop that down, there is a stabilizer, as I said. The stabilizer comprises of two pads either side that pushes it onto the hitch. There's also another pad at the top of the hitch and one at the front. The idea is that when you've hitched up with your caravan, you push this handle down and the pads will lock into the tow ball. The tow ball, of course, must be absolutely clean and grease free and shiny so that it gets a good fit on this. You'll also notice here there's some wear indicators. When the tow ball is on, or it's connected to the car, when this is pushed down, when it starts to engage, these arrows should line up with the green. That means that the tow ball, wear pads are okay. If they go into the red, they do need replacing. That's that bit. You've also got a little red thing there. When you connect to your car and it connects up properly, that will pop out, and that will tell you that your caravan and hitch and stabilizer is connected properly, and it will show a green colour. Okay. This bit here around here is the actual bit that holds it on the car. To make it work, just hold it, pull back until it locks. So what you do now is, if that's the car tow ball, this is what happens. You come, put your car under there, wind your jockey wheel down, and when it goes down, that fires, and that's locked that tow ball in. And then, of course, you can push your stabilizer bar down. Now, as you can see, I'm pushing it down. It's showing that it's on the green, so it's okay before you actually lock it down. Get that out again, just pull forwards. I apologise about my noisy neighbours, but they can't talk to each other, they have to shout at each other. Right, so that's your hitch itself. Okay, the only maintenance that needs doing to that are the stabiliser pads. You'll also notice there's a black thing here, that's the overrun. And that's the thing that makes the brakes come on when you're towing. So I'm just going to drop the handbrake off for a moment. When you're going down the road and you brake with your car, the tow ball pushes against the car and this pushes in, it says.
You only have 2 streets to beat this morning.
You can see it's starting to, it's very hard to do, but it starts to contract. I'll not do it fully because I might get an hernia doing it. This has to be stiff like this to do it because that's what's giving you the braking effect. Okay, there, it's starting to go in now. You can just see it as I'm pushing, it's going in, and as a release it pulls out. This should be in good condition and shouldn't be leaking any grease anywhere. When the Caravan goes for service, there's 2 grease points under the A-frame, and the grease pack this full of grease to pack it up. If this thing wobbles excessively, it needs packing with grease. So that's that side of it. Next bit is this. That's a 13-pin socket. And that's what connects your electrics from your car to your Caravan. It powers the road lights, it gives power to the fridge and everything else. There is a problem with these sockets that sometimes these pins can get misaligned. If you've got a misaligned pin for about £4 from your Caravan shop, you can buy one of them, which is an alignment tool. All you do with that, line the slot up with a slot there, pop it in, twist it till it clicks, and that realigns your pins up so you can get it plugged into the back of the car. And then just take that off. I keep that in the centre console of the car because you never know when you might need it.
And you don't lose it.
And you don't lose it. Just make sure there's enough cable length here to plug into the back of the car. Don't have it so it's traipsing on the floor, because all it will do is wear away this outer layer and you'll have a load of problems with the lights failing. So just have enough cable for all you need. And that stows in there on the hitch handle, on the hitch head. Other thing we've got is a handbrake. You noticed I took it off to show you how this worked. Pull the handbrake on, just pull it up, and that's it, it locks. Easy. This thing here is the jockey wheel. On Caravans nowadays, and I don't know why I do it, I suppose it's for money, they actually put a very cheap jockey wheel on, which isn't very good. We've replaced this one with a kart jockey wheel, K-A-R-T-T, and it's really heavy duty. It goes well over hard standing, over the cobbles and stuff like that, and when you wind it, you can hear it click. And that's an idea so it can't unwind while it's been towed down the road. So that's what that does. So that when it's in its transport position, it doesn't come undone. To retract the jockey wheel, I know I can do this because the corner steadies on the Caravan are down. Just undo this handle here, like so. And then, if Carol can bend down a bit, you will notice as I wind the jockey wheel down, there are 2 slots there and there, slot there and one at the other side. They have to engage into the tongue of the jockey wheel. Goes down like that. Yep. When you've done that, all you do is make sure the Caravan jockey wheel's facing backwards, that way, pull it up, and if you look through the bit where the brake is, you can see it there. Pull it up, twist it to the right so it pushes against the chassis member, and then tighten up the handle like so. If you don't do that, the jockey wheel can interfere with the braking mechanism of the Caravan, and that'll give you all sorts of problems. Okay, so jockey wheel up and push it over to the right to go onto the chassis member. Finally, or next to finally on here, you'll see a little device here called Alco ATC. This Caravan's fitted with like anti-lock braking. When you connect the Caravan to the car, you'll hear a whirring noise. It goes a bit like this. And what that is doing is going through a self-test, and you'll see it probably flash red for a little while, and then it'll turn green, and that means the system's active and it's okay and there's no faults with it. If the light stays on red, there is a fault with the ATC and you need to get it checked out with your dealer. One thing that can happen with these ATC lights is they can fail. So if it doesn't light up, it might not be a problem with the ATC, it's probably the LED that's gone, and they're quite a simple job to replace. Finally, on the hitch, we've got little steps either side so you can get up and wash your windows. Right, I'll pop the jockey wheel back down. All you do, undo the handle, let it go down about halfway, lock it back up again, and then just unwind the jockey wheel. Always do this when it's on the car, of course, not like I'm doing it now. Just let it down a little bit more, and you can hear it clicking as it's going down. That's to stop it unwinding. I tell you what, we've had this jockey wheel for about 4 or 5 years now. It's absolutely superb, isn't it?
Yep.
Built for the job. So that's about it, Carol, for the A-frame, the hitch, the stabilizer and all the bits and pieces. Only thing I've got to do now is just show you how the lock goes back on, and then we'll call it a day. So to put the lock on,
On your knees again.
on my knees again, pop the safety ball up into the hitch and put the handle down. Oh, one thing I did forget to tell you about, safety cable. That's that thing there. That goes round the tow ball or onto a clip, and that's your emergency breakaway cable in case a Caravan comes detached from the car. Always make sure these are in good condition, and that's part of the service as well. It's not frayed and the plastic's intact. That just
Spare, haven't we?
we always carry a spare one of these with us in case we have a problem. That clip's just round there for storage. There's always one bit you forget, it's always a little bit, and the most important bit. Right, to get the hitch lock on, what we do, get the hitch, lock, keys out again, undo the dust cover, like so. Pop the key in. Yet again, my neighbour's been very, very noisy. He can't talk, he has to shout. Take the pin out, and this just slots into them grooves. There's one there and one either side. This just slots into the grooves like so. That's it. You pop the locking pin back in like that, push the key in, twist it, and put the dust cap back down. That's it. If you've got any questions about anything we do in these newbie videos, all you got to do is drop them down in the comments. But I think that's it for this one. I'm going to get a cup of coffee and get my breath back now, I think. So from Michael, and
Ta-ra!
we'll see you soon. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that sort of stuff. Bye for now.